Hi everyone, I hope you're well, thanks for clicking on the video. UFC 281 is just one sleep away, it's tomorrow night, I'm super pumped. This is the first Adesanya fight where I can honestly say I'm excited for, right? Because he's just steamrolled through everybody. He's got that Anderson Silva effect right now, right? Where he's just making everybody look so bad and his fights are somewhat boring because his style is just so superior to the guys that he's fighting, to where, you know, the only choice these guys have to beat Adesanya is to make it a boring fight, you know what I mean? It's the same as what it is when you fight Wonderboy Thompson, right? Like, if you want to win that fight, you kind of have to make it boring. Honestly, you can't risk rushing in and throwing hands with the guy when he's one of the best counter-strikers we've ever seen in this sport. And Adesanya is absolutely that. And I think you can see in his last 3 performances in particular that he is just a caliber above everyone else. Even in the Whittaker fight, right? I could argue Adesanya didn't really show up to that fight. Or you could argue maybe Robert Whittaker just came to fucking play. But the fact that Adesanya can go out there and put on that kind of performance and still walk away with his hands raised and that belt wrapped around his waist shows the quality of Adesanya, right? It's the same in football. I don't know if there are any football fans here, but you know, the teams like Man City, they can have a bad game and they still walk away with the victory because they're just that, you know, just an echelon above the rest. And right now, Adesanya is proving to be that in the middleweight division, right? I mean, poor Cannonier, he just froze up in front of Izzy. And that's just the effect Izzy has, man. His striking is so slick. His distance management, his movement, being able to close the distance, land a 1-2, a jab, and then walk away, you know what I mean? Get out of there without being touched. But Alex Pereira is a monster, and he's one of the few men alive on this planet that can say he holds a victory over Adesanya. And not just one victory, 2. And not just 2, but one of them having a brutal knockout finish, right? So I can imagine that Pereira is coming into this fight with a mental edge, right? And a lot of confidence. And he's also a tremendous counter-striker himself, right? So I can envision a world, right, where Adesanya really wants to put some paws on Alex. And if he gets caught, Pereira just has power that people are not used to seeing. And with these 4-ounce gloves on, I can't imagine, right, Izzy being able to take a shot like that. You know, you can see here in kickboxing with the big boxing gloves, right? Like 12-ounce gloves there. He gets laid out viciously. If you get caught like that with these 4-ounce gloves, it's good night. However, with that being said, my prediction for the fight is that Izzy walks away here remaining the champion. I think the experience he's gathered while being champion in the UFC, you know, he was introduced to MMA far sooner than Pereira. I'm sure his ground game is a bit slicker, but frankly, I don't think we're going to see any of that in this fight, right? I think that there's going to be a lot of animosity in that cage, and I think Adesanya will use that to his advantage. I think obviously Alex is going to be so confident, right, coming into this fight that maybe he'll march forward more than he otherwise would. And I definitely think that plays into Adesanya's advantage. But regardless, this is a fight I cannot wait to see, right? I'm so torn up on who the winner could be. I'm saying Adesanya now, but I can really imagine a world where Alex Pereira lands that left hook of death and everybody's hands go up and everybody's jaws hit the floor. I can envision that quite well, so we're going to see tomorrow night. And that brings us to the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more MMA content. I'll have way more fight breakdowns and other stuff like that on the way. Also, if you have any thoughts and opinions on the fight, please leave a comment down below and I'd love to get back to you when I have the time. Thank you.